Twyla Riza welcoming the Year of the Water Rabbit is made extra special with the first Manila
The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. More activities for the Chinese New Year take place in Binondo, Manila. To tell us more, we have Gio Robles reporting to us live on the ground. Hi Gio, what do you have for us?
Xinyan Twyla Riza welcoming the Year of the Water Rabbit is made extra special with the first Manila Chinatown Dragon Boat Festival. It's game face on for over 500 paddlers from 20 clubs in this event. The 200-meter race kicked off at the iconic Jones Bridge, which began at around 8 this morning. Spectators along Pasig River cheered for the fastest team to reach the finish line right below Intramuros Binondo Bridge. There are 3 rounds to determine the first ever champion of the Dragon Boat Festival. The winning club will receive 50,000 pesos, 30,000 for the second place, and 20,000 for the third placer. The teams who participated are the Manila Dragons, Alliance of Masters United 1925, Blue Phoenix, Alab, and the University of the Philippines Dragon Boat Team, to name a few. Apart from the competition, organizers say that the event is also a celebration of sportsmanship and the protection of Pasig River.
Thanks for that update and enjoy there. That was Gio Robles reporting live from Binondo, Manila. Meanwhile, thousands of people from Manila and nearby areas welcome the Chinese New Year at the Jones Bridge. Josh Camo with the report.
Excited residents flocked to the Jones Bridge in Manila to watch the fireworks display to welcome the Year of the Water Rabbit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Happy New Year!
When the clock struck 12, fireworks lit up the night sky. The fireworks display ran for about 10 minutes. Angel said she and her family went to the bridge as early as 12 noon to ensure they have the best view as they celebrate the Lunar New Year in public for the first time after 2 years.
Masaya po kasi 2 years kang nasa loob lang ng bahay tapos ngayon nagdidiwang lahat, nagsasama-sama lahat.
Meanwhile, these barangay officials took a moment to enjoy the celebration. Their mantra for this year,
Sipag at tiyaga pa rin ang swerte!
some foreigners also took part in ringing in the new year.
It was amazing. I really like it. For me, it was kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting that, but it was nice.
It's absolutely more fun in the Philippines to spend the time here and have Happy New Year.
Nearly 10,000 people spent their Chinese New Year sa Lubong at the Jones Bridge. Meanwhile, colorful Chinese lanterns lit up the streets of Ongpin. Anime, a Lucky Charm vendor, hoped to earn more due to the return of the celebrations.
Mas marami po ngayon. Kasi ilang taon na rin pong walang ganap na Chinese New Year, ilang taon na rin po. Kaya mas marami pong tao talaga ngayon. Ito naman po ang piyaw, yan po ang trending ngayon. Money magnet po siya.
After halting for 2 years due to the pandemic, the Manila LGU has restarted Chinese New Year celebrations. During her speech, Manila Mayor Hani Lacunapangan commended the contribution of the Filipino-Chinese community in strengthening the city.
In this momentous event, we reflect the diversity and strength of the Filipino-Chinese community and its contribution to the very fabric of this magnificent city.
Chinese Ambassador to the Philippines Wang Shilian also recalled the partnership of China and Philippines, particularly the city of Manila, at the height of the pandemic.
Our friendship has deepened when our actions defined our true partnership. Those were 3 years when China-Philippines relations have built on the past and laid solid foundations for the future.
He is hoping that the partnership with China would become more stronger this year of the Water Rabbit. For News 5, Josh Camo, We Are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. President Bongbong Marcos looks back on his trip to the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. The details in this report.
President Bongbong Marcos is back in the country after participating at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. During his arrival speech, the president said he consulted with other economic leaders on the controversial Maharlika Wealth Fund.
I took the opportunity as well to consult with our friends and partners in Davos on the Sovereign Wealth Fund as a means for us to diversify our income sources to generate various welfare effects to the Filipino people while recognizing that this is a collaborative work with experts and our lawmakers so that its final form is what we intend to be.
Marcos Jr. also met with other world leaders, like former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair, and various envoys from the World Trade Organization and World Bank. He also touted his business meetings with potential investors, like DP World, Glencore, and Morgan Stanley.
The business meetings held promise of new investments in many of our economic sectors, including mining, processing, digital solutions, logistics, telecommunications, renewable fuel, amongst others, and will enable our companies to participate deeper in global value chains.
Meanwhile, some members of the economic team remained in Switzerland to attend follow-up meetings with various economic and political leaders.
You will notice, of course, that Secretary Ben Jokno and Secretary Arce Balisacan are not with us, as they had remained to for follow-up meetings that were not scheduled but had become scheduled after we had met with the different economic leaders and political leaders in Davos.
Before leaving, Marcos Jr. also visited the Filipino community in Switzerland, who welcomed him with a serenade. For News 5, Paul Samarita, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. President Bongbong Marcos says an outright ban on Philippine offshore gaming operators would need to have a, quote, good reason. He adds that the problem only lies with operators who do not pay taxes and are involved with illegal activities. NAIA operations resume after a brief suspension earlier today for maintenance of the uninterruptible power supply, or UPS. The equipment was initially determined to have caused the New Year's Day airspace shutdown. And Pagasa says the trough of a low-pressure area will continue to bring light to moderate rains over some parts of the country. These include the regions of Caraga, Davao, and Socsargen, as well as northern Mindanao. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.